Hey, folks, these guys coming out now belong in show business about as much as prune juice belongs in Mexico. Believe me, they are the dumps.
There's a new dance to replace the bump. It's called the hump.
Yeah, it's a new dance that you gotta do the hump.
You can do it in the grocery store.
You can do it on the kitchen floor.
Do it in the swimming pool.
You can even do it right on the mule. Do the hump.
Why did you, Arte, in the middle of their little dance?
Well, if they burst their humps on the stage, the liquid would cover your feet.
I see. Well, that's a point. We wouldn't want that to happen. Thanks for being on the show, Dumps. It's nice to have you. Be good. We'll be back to meet our little celebrities and do more stuff right after this message. Welcome back to the old Gong Show. And we have an outrageous act every day, at least, on the Gong Show. And at the end of the week, we give the best outrageous act a dirty sock and a check. So see if you can figure out which one it'll be, and on Friday, look for it. And now let's meet our little celebrities. Here is a very talented man who is seen starring on his own TV show. It's called Knockout. Yeah, the Squat, Arte Johnson.
I once again have such a lot of time. So
Well, a few ladies in Hollywood whose living bra died of malnutrition. The one and only J.P. Morgan. Here's the only kid on his high school football team to be penalized for illegal use of the nose. Ladies and gentlemen, Jamie Farr.
Don't see you at the club much anymore, no. Left us, actually. Sorry about that.
Here's a guy who tells us that for the past year he's been living in his car. He says it wouldn't be so bad, but it's hard to find a maid. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Hartsky.
For my first feat of sleight of hand, I shall present the lovely J.P. Morgan with an enchanted bouquet of flowers. And now, proving that the hand is quicker than the eye, I shall make them disappear before your very eyes. Thank you, thank you. And now, for the first time on the American stage, we have here a magic box from India, which is made in Japan. It contains cigarettes, which I shall make disappear. Watch closely. You will see that during this trick, none of my fingers will leave my hand at any time. Thank you. Thank you. And now, I shall attempt to read.
I really don't know why they did that to you. I loved your act. But then again, I like stomach acid. Jamie, you school? Why did you do that?
Well, I wanted to test my magic. I thought I could make him disappear.
I see. He has a point. Thank you, Margie. Yeah. Good sport. Here's a couple of performers who are always wearing the latest fashions. That's because they're shoplifters. Only kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, here's it. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Der Fleeter Mice. You were Gong. Jay, why did you do that to these two people?
They don't look like mice, they look like beavers.
I see. Well, a strange mix-up, but nice being on the show, you little beavers. And you get right off there. There you go. We're more stuff right after this segment.
Runners-up receive new improved Degree shampoo. Keeps hair clean longer because unlike some shampoos, Degree contains no greasy-feeling additives. Or St. Mary's luxurious bath fashions. Colorful towels with rugs and bath carpeting of 100% Dacron polyester. Soft, thick pile that's completely machine washable. Or Lowry's beef snacks. Quality lean smoked beef snacks in cans to stay fresh longer. Great snacking for the whole family from Lowry's. Now back to Chuck Barris and the Gong Show.
This next guy chose show business as a career because he wasn't doing so well in his regular line of work. He's selling laundry detergents to nudist colonies. I love this guy. He is so good. Ladies and gentlemen, Buddy Bucks. Yeah!
Hey, I'm Buddy Bucks. Hey, have you heard the good news and the bad news? The good news is Detroit has a car that gets 90 miles to the gallon. The bad news is it runs on coffee. Hey, but seriously, folks, everybody's trying to save energy. The Italians have a new economy car. It's called a Mafia. You open the hood, and there's another hood. Hey, but seriously, folks, President Carter's trying to save energy. He just lifted the import quota on enchiladas. After all, we need all the gas we can get. That's funny. Hey, the Arabs are getting rich off the oil boycott. I know one Arab who's so wealthy he wears contour sheets. Hey, but seriously, folks. I'm not bothered by the saccharin ban because I use artificial sweetener. In fact, I use so much artificial sweetener, I now have artificial diabetes. Hey, but seriously, folks. Hey, have you heard about the new mini-series? It's about an entire football team that goes deaf, dumb, and blind. It's called the Rams. Hey, but seriously, folks, my career's been going very well lately. I just flew out to Hollywood, and actually I took a no-frills flight. I don't want to say it was cheap and dirty and overcrowded, but my role was changed to Kunta Kinte. Thank you very much.
Fantastic, buddy. I love that.
Thank you.
Artie Johnson, you little dwarf, what do you think of this man?
I think I don't understand what anybody said, so I just decided I'd give it some kind of a vote sometimes, and I just decided I'd give it a 10.
A 10. All right. Good score. Jay. Another 10. Jamie.
Actually, I thought that I gave him 10 also.
30 points. That's as good as it gets, buddy. There you go. Good score. Good score. But these next two aren't performing. They run a restaurant where the food is so bad. The sign in the window says, "Sorry, we're open." Ladies and gentlemen, don't give me that. I can't do it. Ladies and gentlemen, you know you're nuts. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the... Oh, here's an act. Oh, you're going to love this. Oh, are you going to like this? This is real stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the Basket Cases. You were... you were Gong, you little devil. You were Gong. You're so cute. Look at that.
Why did she wear the mask?
Artie, why did you do that dastardly thing to these loving couples?
I have relatives in Europe.
I see. Well, you see, he has to be careful. You just go up the stage now. You've been really good. That was... Oh, folks, I understand. There's three guys in our band that have formed a trio, and I understand they're really good. I haven't heard them, but they're all in our band. They're musicians, so they have to be really good. So we had Mark Stevens, our drummer, Joe Howard, our trombone player, Billy Neal, our guitar player. And here they are with Billy and the Billettes.
How are you? I just told you that I was feeling fine. Well, I thought I'd catch you by to see how things are getting along. Hey, how you doing? Not so 40. 40, 50. Hooray, we win. Who the heck we playing? Well, I'm glad you told me, because I'd be fine and dandy. Hey, I'd be fine and dandy. I'd be fine and dandy, too.
Dumbest song I ever heard. You guys are like retarded. You're like, dumbest song I ever heard. Take me in a commercial. We'll be back with more stuff.
For the Gong Show. You can contact our staff by calling area code 213-466-9153. Employees of the production company and members of their families are not eligible. Now, back to Chuck Barrett and the Gong Show.
Here's a 7-year-old. And that's bad enough. But she says when she's not performing, she likes to relax by going to her friend's house and loosening their training wheels. Here comes the little Phoebe. Ladies and gentlemen, Gina K. Clark. Anyway, wouldn't surprise me to see these next two guys make it in show business. Yeah. Then again, it wouldn't surprise me to see them molesting a penguin with a snow bubble mobile. I'm not good with those things. Hey, ladies, cut that out. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes... Oh, now this is a good bunch. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Gar.
There's an echo.
Gar and Gal.
Sweetheart, will you love me ever? Will you remember the day when we were happy in May? My dearest one?
Sweetheart, sweetheart. Oh, I'll pass May 7th. To love's last faint ember. Will you remember springtime, love time, May?
do that to these two people in the midst of their...
They were gargling with tidy bowl.
I see. Well, that was wrong. You shouldn't do that. I bet you best get off the stage now. Thanks for being on the show. All right.
Runners-up receive Turtle Extra Car Wax, Extra Easy, Extra Durable, Extra Brilliant, Turtle Extra Car Wax in liquid or new soft paste. Or Thompson's Water Seal preserves, protects, and waterproofs wood, concrete, and masonry, penetrating the material treated from Thompson's waterproofing products. Or Lucky Drops, brightly colored Christmas balls filled with candies and surprise toy. For gifts, stocking stuffers, and your tree from Lucky Drops. Now back to Chuck Barris and the Gong Show.
Johnson, J.P. Morgan, and James Farr. Red Ronald, everybody dance.
To audition for The Gong Show, call area code 213-466-9153.
Coming up on the USA Comedy Hour. First, a young single woman tries to make it as an actress in New York. Marlo Thomas stars in That Girl. Then Barnard Hughes is a sorcerer who surfaces in Middle America. Mr. Merlin. It's all ahead on the USA Comedy Hour. Next.